Welcome viewers. In this video we are going to learn about a Python code that will recursively flatten a nested list. So for that I have taken one list that is called data list, and it contains lists of list, or you can say nested list. So for that we will define a Python function that will recursively flatten our list. So I will name it like def rec or you can say recursive flatten list. Okay, and it will take one nested list, and for some time I am passing it. Now I am using print function to call this function. So let's say recursive flatten list, and I will pass our data list. Okay, now I will build this recursive function. So the idea is that first we will declare an empty list that will keep and hold of the expanded list that we will extract from the nested list. So I will declare an empty list. So let's say I have given it a flatten list, what can say flattened list, and this will be an empty list. And in the first step, I will recursively iterate over all the elements inside the nested list. So for item in nested list. Okay, now in the next line I will check if each item is an instance of a list or not. So to check that, I will use isInstance method, and first argument will be the item itself and the second argument will be the list. Okay, now if it is true, then what I will do, I will recursively I will call this recursive function again, and the output that we will get, we will extend it behind this flattened list. So the line that you would see would be something like this. Let's say flattened list dot extend, and inside it I will call this function called recursive flattened list, and I will call item, means I will pass item. So once this is done, I will go to the else part. Now when else will get executed, if it is not an instance of list, this means it's an individual element. So when it is an individual element, we will simply append whatever data that we have. So I will append item. So once we get that, our job is done. So now let's run the code. Let's see how it goes. None type is not iterable. Okay, I got the error, so we have to return it. Return flattened list. Now if we check the output over here, you can run the code and you can see we have flattened the list. So let's meet in the next video.